Hey, it's Angie. I'm hanging out in my studio. I was thinking that I'd like to do another sketchbook meditation. It's been a while, you know, and I feel like we probably need one because, the world we live in, right? So, this sketchbook meditation, I was thinking, would kind of be thinking about the theme of in being surrounded in darkness and then going into the light. So finding your way out, going through the darkness and then coming out into the light. So if you want to join me for that, I'd love to have you. We could pause. We could get all of our materials together, whatever you want to use. Watercolors, acrylics, pencil, pen, anything. I am not picky. It's really about just releasing all the noise and heaviness that builds up in our minds and putting it out into our sketchbooks, onto paper, loosening us up, not only physically, loosening our fingers and everything, but also clearing space in our mind. I feel like we have a lot of energy buildup from all the information, all the negative information and energy that builds up throughout the week and months and years. So it's really a great practice to do sketchbook meditations and journaling to just sort of brain dump all the gunk onto the paper and get it out of your head. Get it out of your head. So I find that it's helpful in sort of keeping me balanced and grounded, and it helps open me up for more of my creative projects, to have more clarity when I'm thinking about things. It's been challenging. I'm sure you agree or are going through certain things on your own. But yeah. So I've done the Sketchbook Meditation Series in the past, which you can look up. I have a playlist if you want to check them out. And this is one to go into the series. And like I said, it's been a while. I think the last one I did, it was during the height of the pandemic. I was doing them 2020, 2021, around that time period. Maybe even into 2022. But it's been a while since I've done one, and I really feel I need one. And with that idea of the microcosm, the small little one-person thought can also be part of the macrocosm, that other people might feel that way too. And I think I might be right. So if you want to join me, let's pause. Let's get our materials together. Like I said, whatever you're comfortable with. It's the idea of darkness into light. So you can kind of think about that. I mean, even if you had like black crayons and light, I don't know, white paint, something bright. Grayness and heaviness of all the negative energy buildup. Maybe you want to get some yellows in there. Brighten it up. Spread it out. Open up your mind. Clear paths. Let's do sketchbook meditation. So I'm going to pause right now, and we'll be back. And we're going to get into it. Ready? Your hearts apprised together, whatever it is to work with. Anything you want. I like watercolors, so I'm working with watercolors. Wetting my palette right now. Prepping my space. I think we have our space pretty much all together and ready to go. Paints are all nice, wet. Sketchbook's open, and I have all my brushes, water, brushes, sponges, gesso in case I need to have white paint. I have my white gouache. I like to use that. I have my paper towels. And you can have whatever you need, whatever you're using, like I said, is great. It's all about just releasing our thoughts onto the page. So let's get into it. Well, I have my setup ready to go, and if you have your setup ready to go, you could just press play, unpause, and get into it. But if you need some more time, get your materials laid out where you feel comfortable and where you feel comfortable in your position, so you could be focused the time when we're spending together, and just clearing your mind and putting it onto the paper with no distractions, and you're just in the moment. So get all that you need sorted and then hit play when you're ready. And if you're ready, well, let's empty our minds, put it on paper. Into the darkness we go to get through to the light. Let's do this. I'm thinking about darkness and how a lot of these days feel like we're in darkness. Let me think about I am, let's say, 3. And I've been in a storm and I've lost some limbs. I just feel weighed down, brittle. I'm rooted around, but I'm very uncomfortable. There's a lot of damage that's happening, a lot of heaviness. I feel really weighed down. Right now I'm just starting out with my pencil, laying in my story. I have cats, so hopefully we don't have any additional damage from cats jumping up. We might. I'm very curious. They're snooping around. This tree has definitely seen better days. This tree weighed down with the storm clouds that are overhead, crashing into it, pressing their lightning legs. And the extra pressure, causing things to snap and break down, happens, and things get really dark. lot of darkness and storming. Dramas that are happening. Rain and winds, life tearing through our branches. We try to be rooted and strong, steady. Sometimes feels like your roots are lifting, things are coming apart. Angry storm clouds get angrier and darker. Rains get heavier. The light appearing grayness and grayer, heavier. Your roots turn up, loosening your grip, not as grounded as you'd like to be. Feel so steady. Your dark colors on the page. Oh, that's very dark. That's okay. Nowadays, we've all been seeing very dark. So much heaviness around us. Daily. Almost feels like it could be squashing the light. Almost feels like you could get lost in this darkness, storm, and consume you. If you're not careful, well, it will consume you. Pushes down. It's gray, heavy. The whole page is getting dark. The whole page is going dark. The whole page, everything feels weighted down into this dark pit. Air, sadness, find a way out. You find a way out of this darkness. Is there a way out of this darkness? Clouds storming down on us. Like it's just never gonna stop. Your darkness on the page. Empty your mind. All the dark thoughts, anger, pain, anything you're feeling. Make those marks where it is onto your page. I want you to put whatever marks on the page to make your page going into the darkness. Sometimes, as we know in life, the only way to get to the light goes through the darkness. Now we're going through the darkness. Going through the darkness. Raining, storming. We're in the darkness. Feel it. How are we going to come out of this? Going to come out? Are we going to make it? Start to see some sort of light clearing, maybe? You think? I think we're too far gone. Do this. Hang on. Eyes start to clear. Damage happened miles away. Storm clouds. Oh, it's violent, heavy. They lighten. Clear. Clouds fall away. Like they never existed. Sky clearer, clearer. And you start to feel a little bit stronger. You start to feel yourself a bit sturdier, grounded, planted, rooted. Feel strong. Strong? We feel like we're growing. We feel like we're growing. We are. Starting over. And we're growing. New branches. Eventually. Blossom. Grow. Full. Light. Branches branch out. Grow. Storm clouds are cleared. Days. Lighter. Heavy hearts. Starting to feel lifted. Lighter. As we get stronger and more rooted, strength in our days. Feel maybe maybe some growth, newness blossomed up. A little bit of hope in our heart helps us move forward, knowing storms will pass. The images we had, we came back from, feel more bold and strong, confident. As we get grounded, start to feel more like ourselves again. See ourselves more clearly. We even see ourselves as renewed. Recognizing the growth, the hardships that we've been through, shaped us, changed us, made us stronger, pulled our roots back down. Greater awareness, darkness, and light. Allow ourselves to relax your new space, grow, branch out. We all face darkness in our life. Choose to let it consume us. Ground ourselves. Hold on to the peace in our heart. Storms come out stronger and grow. We can take up more space. Let the beauty in our hearts blossom, grow, spreading, allowing others comfort, our beauty, our shade. We provide them. We could be the beacons. We can spread our light, our love, kindness, and help others blossom and grow, and ground and strength, weather these storms. You come out of your darkness, you pull out of the storms, pass through on your pages, clearing your mind, opening your heart, finding your way through. Hope you did. I hope that you feel a bit more peace in your heart, joy in your heart. During these times, I really feel so important. Keep the joy in our hearts. Nurture that spark. Help share it. Medicine. Help us get through darkness. With light, that spark of joy in your heart. Share it with those in your life. Locate it. Let it spread. There's power and joy. Power in being a beacon. Hope that little meditation from darkness into light helped you clear your mind, open your heart a bit, relax the brain, clearing it of the toxic noise. I think my paper's getting thin, but I want to paint some blossoms. There was a jump in the video, I know you probably heard that. And that's because I did have a little bit of mine in my life, my cat. I mentioned I have cats, I have 4. And things get a little wild. One cat actually jumped up on the chair behind my head and then tried to push me out of my chair. We shared it for a little bit, and then she went on her way. Spring is coming, getting lighter out. That joy, light, growing in your heart. Don't let your heart space be polluted by all this negative, toxic energy we get daily. Allow yourself space. Protect your energy. Stay strong, grounded, peaceful, clear-minded. Clear-minded. That is so important during these times. Evil that's going on in one's life. Dealing with so many dark forces. We need all the light, all the beacons we can find. If you can, be a beacon. Spread your joy. Spread your kindness and love. The world, we all need it. Yeah. Where there was dirt, grass will come back. My backyard looks like all dirt and dead right now. Every year, grass finds a way, grows, comes back. Things feel hopeful, grow, lush. Don't let darkness consume you. Go through the darkness. Find the light. Find the way out. Always a way. Just keep trying, growing, keep growing and trying. Allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself to take on some damage doesn't mean that you're over. Growing out of the darkness. Keep growing out of the darkness into the light. Just like the old lady said in Poltergeist. Go into the light, Caroline. A little bit of levity in this sketchbook meditation. But seriously, we can get through this. Believe. Help each other. Hold each other up. Push through. We definitely overcome. We can make it. hope that this sketchbook meditation helped you feel a little bit grounded, peaceful. Watch it anytime you want, anytime you need. And hang out with me and do one of these sketchbook meditations. They're all sitting here anytime you need it. Of the whole series. I have to remind you, these sketchbook meditations are not perfect. They're not about making a perfect piece of artwork. They're simply about releasing. If you look at my other ones, they're really just making marks. Be abstract. They don't have to be representational. They don't have to be anything. Don't be precious in your books. It's about release. It's about growing, discovery. Be messy. Let it happen. Let it grow. Let there be branches that break. Let there be rips. And the blossoms show themselves to you. Thoughts are funny that way. When you're relaxed, when you least expect, big idea show itself. The darkness, the light, the front, your mind. Don't force it. Be, do, and try. And it sounds like something Yoda would say, right? So he would say, there's only do, don't try. I say, just be, do, and try. Life is hard, and trying means that you're pushing yourself forward. I always say, be, do, and try. Keep your sketchbooks like a sacred place for yourself, where you're allowed to get messy, and you're allowed to not know what things mean. That's how we get through the darkness. That's how we find the light. Ideas blossom up. They eventually show themselves to us. If you allow the room for things to grow, and you allow yourself to release all toxic noise, you clear out the weeds, open up the space, room to grow. It's like that sound when you rinse a brush in the water. I do. Thank you for spending time with me. We came out of a storm. We blossomed up. and grew and grounded, and we became a much fuller version of ourselves. Hope you could take the idea of this sketchbook meditation into your days, and I hope it helps you navigate really challenging times that we're living in. Hope if you don't already, you join me and follow along. I will probably be doing more of these sketchbook meditations. They're peaceful and relaxing for me. I hope that they're peaceful and relaxing for you, and fun. I hope that you like and subscribe. This page is very thin paper in my sketchbook, and I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll probably come back into it and draw some more on it. I think we're gonna close the sketchbook meditation and say, keep the joy in your heart, protect your energy, just keep doing, being, trying. We're gonna get through this. Till next time, friends, be well.